Greetings from the basement Lego room. We are working on our Nutcracker marching band that'll be marching through the streets of our winter village this season. As soon as the Series 3 minifigures were announced. A lot of great ones for those of us who love the Winter Village line. The Nutcracker, immediately I thought, man, Disneyland parade, the Christmas parade, those big marching nutcrackers with their giant clogged feet and playing the trumpets through a little mouthpiece. I thought, God, wouldn't that be awesome to have that marching band in our winter village with the Nutcracker? And the Nutcracker in Series 23 kind of makes it possible. So here we have 21 Nutcrackers, 20 playing instruments, and 1 drum major. A lot of fun putting this together. Some of these instruments are just the standard ones that LEGO makes. A few are variations, like the trombone and the tuba and the drums. So I'm going to show you a little bit in this video how we went about making some of these instruments. But first, I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a close-up on got the drum major at front, the woodwinds. We got the flutes and clarinets, and the saxophones. Those are nice and easy because LEGO makes those. And we have the drums, drum line, then trumpets and variation of trumpets from the set, and then we have the tuba and trombones. So I'm going to take a few of these apart and show you how we put them back together. All right, kind of gonna show you a little bit one by one what we did making ours. Here's the drum major, just a little sword, and switched out the shoulder pads of a different color to make them stand out a little bit. First one's pretty simple, the flutes and the clarinets. Really just a 3-length bar on the flutes. And clarinets, same thing, 3-length bar, but I use the one with the kind of the arrowhead on the end to give it a little dimension. You could do a cone. I saw someone do that online. I just thought it was a little bit too bulky. So I kind of like that one to kind of show that. Saxophones. Thank you, LEGO, for making a LEGO saxophone. Just get 4 of those and boom, then you got easy saxophones for your marching band. The next one, I'll show the trumpets, and there's 2 different style of trumpets out there. And there's this one that came, it was maybe Series 10. I think it came with a clown. It kind of looks funny with the big bulky mouthpiece, more of a bugle than anything, but still it gives the impression of a trumpet. And this one's an older one, same thing, it's more of a bugle than anything, but I like the brass look. I prefer that. I have one, I'll probably order another one. And then the other one that we used in our village, our marching band, was this one here, and I believe this is from an advent calendar a few years ago. Pretty straightforward, just have the dish there. Probably switch that out with the gold one. Like I said, this was an official one from an advent calendar, so a little long and bulky. Probably makes the minifigs tip over if you don't lock them into a stud, but from far away it looks amazing. Next is our drummers. Cymbals, pretty straightforward. Just a little clip there to go on the hand, and then the 2 gold dishes. And then this one, the snare drum. I'll take that apart and show you what I did. You put the clip on the chest like that. Harry Potter wands for drumsticks, and then this is just these 3 pieces. There. That in there. That in there. And that clips on his chest. And you're good to go. Okay, the other 2 drummers, again, they both need a stud off of their chest to attach to. First one, we'll do this one here with kind of the 3 small drums. This piece here is kind of used for like rocket packs and stuff, but you just need this 1x2 with the clip on the front, and just set it right down in like that. And then On this one, on the other snare drum, I used had one stud, but I like the look of this one with 2 studs because it sits lower on his waistline, so the drumsticks feel a little bit more, looks a little bit more authentic, I think. As authentic as Lego can look. So that's that drummer. And then the next one was the bass drum. So you need this 2x2 circle brick, but you want the one with a hole on the side, because you put this little stud in there, and then that's what's going to attach to his chest plate. But first, on one side you do a tile, 2x2 circle tile, and I use an animal from the Muppets minifig series because I like the look of that. On this other side, you just got to use one of these rounded ones. Just, you know, I put the animal piece on the outside so it looks good to the spectators from the sidewalk and no one sees the inside. All right, the good stuff. Now let's show you what you're going to need to build the trombone and the tuba. We will start with the tuba. Yeah. So this is the finished one. You can kind of see how the method I chose. Someone online that incorporated this piece, which does look good. It requires you to put a little bit extra. You need to have 2 pieces, one on the front, one on the back with the studs. So this piece here, you would need one on the front and one on the back to get it attached. And I just thought I made the head sit up a little bit too far. But this is the one that we use, so you need to have the stud on his back. And then this will be what the finished product is. So I'm just gonna assemble this, if I can remember. Good thing I have the sample here to show me how. So the first step was, and I used a silver one of these to kind of mimic what a mouthpiece would look like. Kind of a silver color. So you put that on, and then you want to have the other end slide through this 3-length bar. Go down about 2/3, I believe. So from there, if you see on the back there, this piece right here and that piece go together. Oh, there we go. Snap that in. And then this piece goes down into that hole. From there, stick this little 1x1 clip on the end there. And we have this piece. And then this goes in there. And then a 3-length bar, any color you're not going to see, goes in there like that. If I didn't push it too far. Yeah, there we go, like that. Of course, I did push it too far. So, learn from my mistake. I would wait to put that in until after. So you just want it to stick out about probably that far. Maybe just a hair in more. So you can put this on. You need that bar because that holds these pieces together through the dish. And then you need decorative circle tile. It's kind of looked wintry. If you loved a college football team, you could create your own little sticker there to put on that circle to mimic the marching band. So from there, attaching it. So I start with a mouthpiece. Get that in the hand, like that. So the first thing you want to do is you're just going to wrap this around. Essentially, you're wrapping it around twice. So the first wrap around, go under the arm. On the second wrap, you want to actually stick it down below the mouthpiece and then push the mouthpiece up to the face. And what that does is that kind of keeps it from these flexible tubing will go all over the place. And then you go back under the arm. So it needs to go under the arm both times as it wraps around. But then the second time you want to have it go around the mouthpiece. So then this, you just kind of rotate back above his head. Position it how you like it. A little more forward. A little awkward. Get it right, but once you get it in the position you want and you push that arm down, it stays in a pretty good place. So that's the tubing right there. That flexible hose works great. There's other variations. Like I said, I saw one that used this piece where it kind of sat in front like this. And it did look nice, but it just made the head stick up a little taller and it just didn't quite look good. So that's the tuba. Now let's show you the trombone. Trombone's a little more straightforward, but you can see here, this is what it looks like from the side. So we will just copy that. Start with this one by one. You want the one with the hole in it. It's your mouthpiece. Stick the little gun in. And the binoculars. And this long 6-length bar. And sticks on the end. Again, I think this was a Lego, this style was from a Lego Ideas submission from a marching band many years ago. But I believe this was the tuba from that I saw. And a lot of pieces. A few of these only have come in a couple sets, but they're not too expensive to piece together. And like I said, I didn't have another gold gun, so I just used a yellow one, but not too hard. There you go. That is how we put together our LEGO Nutcracker marching band for our winter village. Definitely different variations you can do on instruments to kind of tweak to your needs, but like with Lego, you know, make it work. Use different colors, pieces you have, make it work. So thanks for checking us out. Give us a follow. We're gonna have definitely more videos throughout this season as we kind of show you our process to put together our massive winter village. It's gonna get a nice expansion this year. Probably won't put that together until November, but we're kind of doing a lot of the smaller things now. So give us a follow so you can be sure to check out the next video. Thanks again. Have a good day.